What's up guys, welcome to my channel. This is Alexander and today I have a great quote for you. Pain today, power tomorrow. You probably didn't expect that one, but let me tell you, it has some real meaning behind it and we'll get to that in just a minute. But first things first, like this video. If you like motivational stuff, if you like quotes, if you like all of that good stuff, then subscribe to the channel because I make weekly videos like this with a bunch of cool quotes. So today's quote, pain today, power tomorrow. It's pretty simple, right? But how many times have you done something hard or something challenging and thought to yourself, oh my god, why am I doing this? And not only do you think that while you're doing it, but also when you're looking back on it, you had to go through it. This is something that has been preached to me since I was a young guy by my old man. My dad always told me, son, no pain, no gain. He'd always say it after a workout, after a long day of labor, after a hard day of work. But now that I'm older, wiser, more mature, and with more life experience under my belt, I can honestly say that his words hold so much truth and they've become even more relevant over time. I've had people who work super hard their entire lives and never really got anywhere. And then there were others who had it easy, didn't do much, barely put any effort into anything, and still got somewhere. Okay, so what does that mean? Does that mean that those people who worked hard their entire lives and never got anywhere were stupid? Did they waste their time? Was it all for nothing? And does it mean that the people who did and work hard but still got somewhere were smart or lucky or both? Well, yes, but also no. Because what it comes down to is the fact that most people do and see the difference between two types of pains, physical pain and mental pain. Physical pain is pretty self-explanatory. It's the pain that you feel in your muscles when you work out, the pain that you feel when you get hurt. Mental pain is different though. Most people do and ever recognize this type of pain until it is too late and it has already cost them their happiness and their success. But you see, this is where your power lies. You can choose to feel physical pain today for power tomorrow, or you can choose to feel mental pain today for power tomorrow. The choice is yours. In other words, you can either push your body today and build muscle and get stronger, or you can force yourself to learn something new. Educate yourself, grow your mind, expand your knowledge. Both are forms of pain, both are uncomfortable. But the difference is that once you finish a set at the gym, you feel the physical pain subside and you feel stronger. When you finish reading a book or watching an educational video or learning a new skill, you feel that mental pain subside and you feel smarter. You feel more capable, and this is something that I try to remind myself of every single day. There are some days where you just don't want to do it. You don't want to read that book. You don't want to watch that educational video. You don't want to expand your knowledge. You just want to sit back, relax, chill out, watch some TV, play some video games. And although I used to be that way, over time, I've learned that that type of mentality will only get you so far. At some point, you need to start educating yourself. You need to start growing your mind. You need to start expanding your capabilities. And although it might feel uncomfortable at first, over time it becomes second nature. And this is where the power comes in. Because if you spend 20 years reading books, watching educational videos, learning new skills, expanding your knowledge, I guarantee you will reap the benefits of that in your later years. Just like someone who spends 20 years lifting weights and working out, expanding their physical capabilities, their strength, their endurance, whatever it might be. What do you think will happen to that person? Of course, if you work out for 20 years, you're gonna be stronger than someone who didn't. But if you spend 20 years reading books and expanding your knowledge, I guarantee you'll be smarter than almost everyone else. The problem is that most people don't realize this until it's too late. They spend their entire lives partying, hanging out, not taking anything seriously, and when they reach their 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond, they start to regret it. They start to feel that mental pain of knowing that they didn't educate themselves, they didn't expand their capabilities, they didn't learn new skills, they didn't read enough books, they didn't surround themselves with positive people. They spent their entire lives doing the wrong things, and now they have to deal with the consequences of that. And it's a shame, because if they would have only realized that there was such a thing as mental pain, and that it was just as important to expand your mind as it was to expand your body, maybe they would have made different choices. Maybe they wouldn't be in the situation that they're in now. Now, of course, I'm not saying that you should never have fun, you should never party, you should never hang out with friends. I am saying that you should know the difference between feeling physical pain for power tomorrow and feeling mental pain for power tomorrow. Because here's the thing, if you only do one or the other, you're gonna be incomplete. If you only focus on your physical body and you neglect your mind, you're gonna be a strong person, but you're not gonna be smart. You're not gonna be capable. If you only focus on your mind and you don't expand your capabilities physically, you're gonna be smart, you're gonna be capable, but you're not gonna be strong. But if you focus on both, if you expand your mind and your body, if you educate yourself and get stronger, that's when you become unstoppable. That's when you become powerful. Think about all the successful people out there, the smartest, most capable people. Do you think they became that way by partying all the time? No. Do you think they became that way by sitting around doing nothing? No, they became that way by pushing themselves, by expanding their capabilities, by going through pain, whether it was physical pain or mental pain. They went through it, and that's why they have the power that they have today. So ask yourself, what kind of pain are you willing to go through today? Are you going to go through mental pain or physical pain? Or better yet, why not go through both? Go through the physical pain of a workout and the mental pain of reading a book, watching an educational video. Go through both types of pain today so you can have the power tomorrow. So remember, brothers and sisters, pain today, power tomorrow. Push yourself, don't be afraid of pain, embrace it. And over time, you will become stronger than you ever imagined possible. So next time you're feeling lazy, next time you don't feel like doing anything, next time you just want to chill out and relax, remember this video, remember that pain today, power tomorrow. Ask yourself, is the pain worth the power? And I know it is. That's all I have for you today, brothers and sisters. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I make weekly videos just like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.